Hello and welcome back. I'm Tony and this is Collector Sword. In today's video, I'm going to be unboxing and reviewing the Star Wars Black Series 6-inch Mandalorian figure. This is the standard black box figure, not the white first edition figure. I did not go to Star Wars Triple Force Friday back in October. I totally forgot it was happening. So I didn't get the white box first edition. I didn't get the carbonized at that time, but I picked it up later, thankfully. The Target around here had restocked. I picked this figure up by stalking Amazon. I used the Honey app, I guess it's or add-on that you can attach to your Chrome, and it sends you an email when something um, in your cart, if the price changes. I get an email that says the price is lower. So I luckily had that the Mandalorian in there. Price went down to $20. I'd seen it throughout the day on the Facebook pages that it was popping in and out of stock, and was watching it, so I just got lucky and managed to snag one of these. Also, if it's your first time here, please remember to like and subscribe below and hit the little bell icon so that you receive notifications of when I post new content. And let's get this going. As you can see, the Mandalorian comes in the standard Star Wars Black Series packaging. The packaging comes with the standard box art on the front. The packaging has the numbering on the one side, 94 for the Mandalorian. The opposite side has the Mandalorian in the typical red with Mandalorian name in light gray behind it. The back has a combination of the box art as well as the numbering, again 94 for the Mandalorian. It also has the usual trademarks and warnings and what have you. The Mandalorian, his body is shielded by Beskar armor, his face is hidden behind a T-visored mask, and his past is wrapped in mystery. The Mandalorian is battle-worn and tight-lipped, a formidable bounty hunter in an increasingly dangerous galaxy. And of course it repeats in various languages. So let's get him unboxed and reviewed. Out of the box you can see that he comes with only two accessories, his rifle and his pistol. I've set him here next to the carbonized Target exclusive, which I'll be reviewing in the next video or video after that. And then I'll do a comparison video as well. Even before I remove him from the blister, you can tell that he's a highly detailed figure with nice paint apps. As I mentioned, he comes with his two accessories, his long rifle, which he used to disintegrate the Jawas and the Trandoshans, as well as some of the bounty hunters that were trying to capture him in the city. It's very reminiscent of the rifle that Boba Fett used in the animated and droids version. He also comes with his pistol, which looks more reminiscent of a old western 6-shooter, which is fitting, since the Mandalorian is very similar to the old spaghetti westerns. Now the figure itself, as I mentioned, is highly detailed. He's got this standard, or what has become to be known as the standard, Mandalorian helmet, Mandalorian armor. He also has a bandolier and holster for his pistol. He's only got one of the knee pads that we know Boba Fett for. Clearly this is before he got full Beskar armor, from the first few episodes, with the mismatched armor, mispainted armor. Clearly the two thigh pads don't match. He also comes with his cape, which I assume I could take off if I popped his head off. Yeah. Paint details. You can see the dirt and or rust and wear on the helmet. Got the leathering of the belt and bandolier. Got the damage to his chest piece that he was constantly repairing. Damage to his shoulder pads. Got the mismatched shoulder pad over here, which looks like a Scarif shoulder pad, honestly. He's got the gauntlets. One that he uses for the Whispering Birds, I forget. Where Boba Fett had the flamethrower. And then he had a flamethrower on... Yeah, or when I got that backwards. So I know he had flamethrower on one of them. He just doesn't have the hoses like Boba Fett had. He's got hip armor. Again, he's got the mismatched thigh pads, mismatched knees, mismatched shin guard and belt, or shin guard and boot, while the boots themselves are matching. The paint is, as you can see, the paint is good. As you can see, the paint fits the figure. It shows the damage, it shows the wear, and clearly shows where things are mismatched and everything else. As for articulation, he's got the standard ball joint head with a good range of motion. The shoulders are able to go up, and the shoulder pads, well, not this one, but this shoulder pads on this arm shifts a little so it has some give to it. Elbows. All of them have a good range of motion. Also, his wrists have the standard swivel. This one swivels back and forth. This one swivels up and down. So, and of course, they can turn. He's got mid-torso, very limited, so it would be very stiff posing. That's because of the belt, how it fits on there. The waist doesn't bend. It's all right there in the mid-torso. Legs, he's got good range of motion for his leg. Well, they go back so far. They go forward a lot more. And then his knees. He's got the double-socketed knees that they all have. This one is apparently stiff. And ankles rock. And of course, mine are kind of stiff. This one will move. They move back and forth, as well as rocking side to side. Let's see, with this, and his pistol fits in the holster. Does this come out? Yes. His holster has a little tab on it, so you can move it out of the way to fit his pistol, and then goes right back in, easy enough. Yeah. He also has, if you move this bandolier belt over, a little hole there. I thought it was to fit this, but I don't know if that'll fit. Maybe. Oh, yeah, there it goes. And voila. Oh, maybe not. This one's not as easy. Alright. Maybe I have it in wrong. Oops. Well, be careful with that. Slowly the paint wants to come off that. Or maybe it's supposed to hang out in the belt. Something like that. Alright. Here he is next to the Star Wars Archive Boba Fett. As you can see, the chest armors, they have this similar centerpiece. As you can see, the helmets are the standard Mandalorian style, and design is very similar to both. They both have gauntlets, they both have shoulder pads. Mandalorian has thigh armor, whereas Boba Fett has pouches for more gear. They both have a holster for their pistols. They both have knee pads, though Mandalorian, being a hodgepodge character, has mismatched armor. And of course their boots are very different as well. Boba Fett also has the jetpack that Mandalorian would like to get. Another thing I would note is that the Mandalorian's helmet is slimmer than Boba Fett's helmet. Even the T-visor is thinned down through the middle. Doesn't appear to be through the eyes, but definitely through the middle, and the base of it, or bottom of the helmet, is slimmer, whereas Boba Fett seems to fan out. Let me know down in the comments what you think of the Mandalorian, the figure, the show. How does he compare to Boba Fett? Classic Boba Fett, if you like the expanded universe that we had of Boba Fett as far as books and comics. How do you think he compares? Also, have you found him? Have you been able to find the regular black box version? Did you catch a carbonized version? Or were you lucky enough to even get one of the first edition white box versions? I was not. Let me know down in the comments what you think. And please remember to like and subscribe down below. Remember, hit the bell button so you get notifications of future videos. And also, share with your friends. Share with your other groups. The more the merrier. Thank you for watching, and until next time, I'm Tony. This is The Collector's Horde.